Blue River is neither upriver nor downriver from anything really. We have one zip code. So from milepost 39 all the way to the top of the pass is still technically Blue River by our addresses. So we're the literal middle point of the McKenzie, of the 60-mile corridor. The town itself was established over 100 years ago. Um, Originally, it was a fairly booming town with a pretty large population for the river. It was one of the largest populations on the river. It was a center. It was meant to be a thriving community. Almost 29 years ago, when we moved here, there were a lot more businesses running we had a video store, we had two grocery stores, our store and the other store across the street. There was a cafe, there was a gas station, and then there was a formal dining restaurant at the very end of the street, and it was the Cougar Room Forest Glen, and that had a lot of history. The Cougar Room was one of the first go-go bars in all of Lane County. That was kind of their claim to fame. It was still semi-thriving, and over the years, with the timber industry going down and businesses closed down, people moved away, and so the town slowly has turned into a smaller, version of itself. And so we've had to fight really hard to even stay as a blip on anybody's radar. So the reality is, so the fact that even that my store and the business, the dispensary next to me and the art gallery that was open across the street from us for a while, and any of those things, the fact that any of that stuff was able to even still be there is a testament to, I guess, the fortitude of Blue River. According to tax records and the people in the community, and they tell me our store was built sometime around between 45 and 47. And it was only ever owned by two families. It was owned by the original family who built it, which was the Myers family. And then my family bought it in 1992 from Mildred Myers, who was the original owner. In 94, my mom applied to be a state liquor agent, and we added the liquor store to the grocery store. So we continued to run it as a grocery store, liquor store combination the entire 26 years, and until it burnt on September 7th. So it's hard because there's some cinder blocks and a couple of steel frames of buildings and some trees maybe that are left that haven't either been cut down or burnt down, but there's no people. Whew, sorry. People are starting to come back 13 weeks later, which is nice. People are starting to move back trying to move back onto properties. People are getting back in and cleaning their properties up. It looks better every week. The times that I do go up, it looks less sad, I guess, is the way to describe it. I just hope that Blue River comes back. That's just because, like I've said for a long time, Blue River's barely been a spot on a map for a really long time, and this wildfire pretty much just wiped us off. And so I really hope that we can come back and still be viable and be better and more viable than we were, because that's the honest truth. We only had a couple of businesses running, and the rest were empty storefronts, and but to just have a very vibrant and viable main street again is what I hope. So, and if I can be part of helping form that, then great.